Indiana Jones et l'Arche perdue. C'est la seule aux objets. Voilà, son père a été transféré dans une machine. Est-ce que c'est un portail? Est-ce que ce n'est pas?
Another dead end. Of course he's not here.
Just another machine.
Arthurton, a small town seemingly like any other.
Ça va être un message comme dans Lost, non? Message. Vous faites partie du programme de Dharma.
Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. But you won't find it anymore. For Arthurton is now...
Dans une bulle.
The town that disappeared. Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from... And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church attendance is at a record high. Is this a sign of the end of days?
J'avais un peu pré-shot, hein, c'est ce truc-là.
Answer the question. What happened to Arthurton?
Arthurton est maintenant dans une sphère géante de Zézer, là, de Zérer, là, je sais pas quoi.
Starts now.
Jenny stared at the screen, astonished.
Arthurton disappeared?
It didn't make any sense. But of all the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others.
There was something at the end of the tape. There's something hidden in the static. Dad! You are alive! It worked. Find Zazer. Need help? I better get out of here before I'm crushed to death!
Oui, mais... Salut Loulou. Hasard de quoi, quand j'ai trouvé le truc? Non mais je sentais un petit peu là où ça a été plus clair ou moins clair. Notre penis boat, ouais c'est un peu ça. Mais ça sent que c'est très influencé Lost. Et bon je suis sûr que c'est une fin à la... comment ça s'appelle là? Ah oui là tu vas te faire spoil mal. Mais c'est son père.
creep.
Tous ces azers. Comment il s'appelle le film avec Jim Carrey là, bordel de merde. Oui, il est tout le temps avec les caméras. J'ai sur le bout de la langue. The Truman Show.
Backed into a corner.
Une espèce de fin là, la Truman Show, je suis sûr.
Nowhere to hide. Was this
Je suis sûr que toute la ville est dans une sphère machin et... J'ai capté une référence à un autre film, mais je préfère pas trop en dire. Ah. Pour pas spoil l'autre film. Mais j'en ai parlé la dernière fois.
What the... Susie? Keith! You came back!
I had to.
Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost
Ah,
died.
juste ils sont déguisés comme l'autre, d'accord.
Let's get out of here before he wakes up! No, wait! Keith, this could be the man who killed your father.
Pas grave, on y va.
We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is.
Ah non, ils ont savaté l'autre, d'accord, j'avais pas compris.
Buried alive. Don't you want to know?
Je croyais qu'ils étaient déguisés.
Doesn't matter.
What?
Look!
Damn it!
Waouh.
Let's get out of here. That's what I've been saying. The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that too.
It doesn't matter who said what. Let's go already.
On est tous d'accord. Allons-y.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred. Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zaza and his experiments. The truth behind the tragic
Salut
accident
le petit Vespa rose.
and how she discovered that her father was alive.
Non bah oui, c'est fait exprès, hein, clairement.
But she left out one critical detail, the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself.
What an incredible adventure! Although, I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship. You never stop, do you? All these trials have really brought us together. And now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery-solving club. It's just a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader? There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom, before the cops do. But she could be anywhere. No, she's gone to Widow's Drop.
Where?
Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is. It's certainly not on any map I've seen.
That's because it's not a place.
What?
Yeah. It's a plant. My dad he grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate it from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up.
Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? The sudden feeling of everything falling into place. It's the moment a great detective lives for. An epiphany!
Keith, what day do you take out the trash?
What?
What day does the garbage man come?
Friday? Why?
Of course! It was right there the whole time! Jenny! I know where my mom is.
Jenny!
And I know who killed Dean Strasberry. Jenny! Look out! Jenny, watch out!
Oh yeah. She doesn't care.
Yeah, we made it!
I have to go back.
Go back?
But we just got out.
A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew.
Oh no! Damn.
Stealing, breaking and entering,
Le
destruction
grand-père.
of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you.
I'm ruined.
Sheriff, this is Station. Are you there?
Go ahead, Station.
Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction.
What?
There's no time to explain. Where are you going? You'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
No. Susie, please. No, not unless you say it. Say what? After everything we've been through, you know it's true. What are you talking about? Now is hardly the time for this. You told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing.
Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now!
We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny.
Come on, Jenny. It's not a big deal. Just say it.
This is your last warning. I am not gonna tell you again.
Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest.
You aren't alone, Jenny LeClue. You don't need to pretend anymore.
As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true.
Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend. Thank you, friend. Now, let's get you out of here.
Yeah, I've got them. Safe and sound. I'm bringing them in now. What the?
You'll never get that.
Sorry, Mr. LeClue.
Well, do you have them or not?
I thought I did. Where did she go?
Dun, dun, dun. Carrément. Il est pas mort. Déjà, à quel moment ton corps il est juste dans le caveau comme ça? Apparemment, le 1 s'est fait réanimer.
Thank goodness. It worked.
Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dreams. What's wrong?
Ah, on sait que c'est ma mère, hein.
I almost didn't make it.
But you did.
You did.
Now, we've got a lot of work to do.
I knew it!
Alors là, c'est le doyen de l'université qui était mort, j'enquêtais sur sa mort. C'est le père de mon pote là, le petit Renaud là.
Jenny?
Jenny?
Surprised to see me? I am only a child after all.
What is she...
Et ma mère était accusée de ton meurtre.
How did you...
It was really quite
C'est
simple.
toute l'histoire.
Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die.
Ah, il y a plusieurs trucs quand même, hein, à mes yeux. Je peux pas zoomer en arrière. Et que ces trucs là.
Why would the dean take out the trash 2 days early? And why would he cancel all his meetings on Friday? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be there. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this. If someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet, the dean didn't. There was only one explanation. He staged his own death.
Ah oui, c'est parce qu'il y en a plusieurs, ok. Ah. En soi, c'est un peu tout, hein.
It's no secret that the dean is an avid gardener. Indeed, he is renowned for his work on exotic plants and their unusual properties. In a university lab, I found a microscope that had been recently used. The remnants of a strange green liquid undulated on the slide. I would guess the very same liquid Mom just injected into the dean's neck. You knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. You knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. A poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice. Someone to revive you when the time was right.
C'est pas ça?
In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the dean's neck. I also found Dean Strasberry's book about dangerous and exotic plants. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant, then return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan. After the poison was administered, the Dean intended to give Mom his ring. But he accidentally dropped it, and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony.
Elle a fait ce tube vraiment comme un dingue.
Dean had told me he was meeting Mom in the library. That was a mistake. If I hadn't gone there to find Mom, she might still have escaped before the police arrived. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan.
Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself?
Yes, that's how you did it. But the real question is why?
Why? J'ai dit Coles, merci pour le follow.
Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid.
It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry.